Hi, and welcome to another art journal page. It's my blonde hair that I'm flashing there on the screen for you. My name is Wilna Furstenberg, and I will be keeping you company for the next 20 minutes or so. I started off by prepping my pages with heavy gesso and a gift card or a credit card, and just scraping off all the excess gesso so it has a very thin layer. And now I am rolling heavy bodied gesso, not gesso, paint, heavy body Liquitex acrylic paint. There you go. Just have to say it quickly on my page. And if you watched last week's page, you'll see I did exactly the same thing for a starting point, but this time I just started from the top and I worked my way down. It looks like a total mess, but it's not going to stay a mess. So you can see that when I adhere my cut file, because what I did was I print and cut this with my Silhouette Cameo, but you can print the PDF and just cut it out by hand. It's not hard. And I did cut it because I don't want to fold my bird. It's easier for me. It's better to fold the page when there's just a clear cut. And I'm just using matte Mod Podge to adhere it. And now I'm using the stencil, the other stencil from last week, because I created two for you if you want to get mini class 7. And if you want to make your own stencils. So I'm using this vertical one on this page and I'm just scraping down the middle. Like I said last week, this is not to read the words as much as it is just to add texture to my page. That is one of my favorite uses of text, is just this texture. Okay, but it still feels like there's too much I want to say. And I'm working too quickly on the screen. Maybe I should slow down the video, but then it goes too slow. Okay, so you can see just importantly here that I did cut my image, that illustration, and I adhered one half on one page and one half, the other part on the other page. And now I'm just dripping a Prussian blue ink. This is the Liquitex inks, and you can find the link in the product page on my blog. Just click in the information part, and now I'm just painting very lightly because the molding paste is not dry yet. Oh, and that reminds me, I have to add light molding paste to my product's information. Just making a mental note of that here. Okay, so I'm just painting with a little bit of blue over the purple, and the colors that I'm using was inspired by the little birds and the blues and the pinks, and not really pink, but the purples of the bird. So I made 4 big birds that I recreated, plus the stencils, PNG and SVG files, and you can find it all in Mini Class 7, or if you're in the Art Venture Workshop, you will find it in month 7. I added it after the fact, so I just added it this week. A new file, it's the 4th one, number 4. It also has a little heading that says Art Journals. So just look in the download section of the Mini Class 7 or Art Venture, and you'll find it there. So baby wipes are your best friends in this exercise, because you know what, a baby wipe, because it's a little wet and it doesn't break on on the surface like paper towel when it's wet. It really gives you that opportunity to wipe something away. If you use too much ink or too much paint or whatever, you can just wipe it away. So I loved baby wipes, and I went through probably half a pack using it up on all 4 pages. So I'm adding a little bit more blue to this green that I stenciled with, and I'm going to use the same stencil as I did in the first video, and in fact I'm going to use this exact stencil on all 4 pages. So I'm doing a lot of the same things on my pages, But it's a very fun exercise because even though you do exactly the same thing, the outcome is different. And I dare you, if even if you make these journals with me and you use exactly the same colors, the same techniques, rolling on your first layer, stenciling with the words, adding your image, stenciling with, the leaves, even yours will look completely different than mine. So this is actually a really wonderful way to approach art journaling because it takes the guesswork out of it. You don't have to come up with a new technique for every page. So just knowing beforehand, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this on every page for the next 4 pages makes it so simple. So I stenciled on both sides, you can see there, and now I'm just going to let it dry. And now I'm going to start with a little bit of the cleanup. So I want to have every page feel like there's a finished look to it. That's just how I want it to feel. And you can see I'm not painting over all the texture. I'm leaving some of it, like the paint drops. And but it gives a little bit more of a finished look. Also, I know that I always leave enough room for myself to journal because I like to write lots and lots of words on my journals because it's called art journaling. So the journaling part is actually important to me. So I'm just going around the journal, working with a little bit of white paint, and now I'm going to take a baby wipe and I'm going to wipe it off again. I just want to blend the white edge into the page so it's not that stark contrast, that it's just a little bit almost more like a wash. So that's the other theme, I guess, that came out for me by making these art journal pages, is how much I used washes, and I absolutely loved using it. So for instance, and the Liquitex inks leans themselves to doing washes particularly well. And I love the acrylic paint inks because it has the acrylic finish to it. So it's not, it's a little bit water resistant. So, and that's why acrylic inks make for the best washes. So you can work over them and over them and over them, and they don't smear. And so, okay, so exactly like last week, I'm going to play you a little bit of music while I'm embroidering on my page. And you can either skip it or you can drink your coffee and listen to the beautiful song and watch with me and enjoy it almost like a little bit of a meditation.
Will you follow me? Even when I don't know what you want to be. I'm willing desperately to make light in the dark. What a light, what a light, what a light. What a light, what a light, what a light. Time slips so far from me. pretend. Some of us are unbreakable. I'm just not there. What a lie, what a lie, what a lie, what a I'm living.
Right, I'm painting with a cerulean wash now, and I just wanted to add a little bit more pop to this page. It was becoming a little too dull for me, so I wanted that little pop of color, and I think in the end it really worked beautiful. Um, I am going to add a tiny bit of this beautiful green to it, and I'm going to wash over the leaves and just to make the green pop a tiny bit. And because the cerulean blue is still wet, this green will flow into it, I guess, as well, and blend into it. And you can see already the page is starting to look a little bit more colorful, and it starts to pop out a tiny bit more. Art journaling is really a process, and it's the process of it that gives you so much satisfaction. And so I don't want, oh, and I'm blending with my fingers. So we're going to do a little finger painting as well. And it's really a lot of fun. But have your baby wipes ready as well. Like I said, I used a lot of baby wipes. And acrylic paints and inks blend beautifully. So that is one of the little pros of acrylic paint. It's just the way that it blends because it's a little slow and dry in drying. So you can actually blend it because it doesn't dry super quick. But if I can finish my thought here, I don't want you to I really want you to think about this. When you do your art journalings, let it be more about the process than about the final outcome. Because in the end, you can just turn the page and start over again. It's a choice to choose not to be frustrated by the process, but rather to enjoy it. The process can be very frustrating. I've experienced that firsthand. But also, the joy of it can be enormous if you just allow the process to work its magic. Look how beautiful the words came through if you just use the baby wipe, and just wipe away the paint that you just added. And I just loved that. just looked so beautiful. Also because you used Mod Podge over the bird, you can actually wipe away any paint that splatters on the birds and the feathers and things so that you can keep it clean. It wipes away fairly easily. Yeah, so the process is fun, and I want you to enjoy the process. Let me just remind you to enjoy the process. I was in desperate need of this process after not working for almost a month. Um, I was ready to quit everything creative and just find a job. But then I realized, you know what? I just have to start working again. And all of a sudden everything just fell into place, and I'm just so thankful now for this work that I get to do. And I enjoyed the whole process of these 4 pages. I enjoyed the process of painting them. I'm enjoying the process of photographing them, of making the videos. Everything is just amazing. I just enjoy every part of it. Okay, so this page is almost done, and I love the idea of leaving lots of space in the bottom to do my journaling, and I actually did it with a magazine style layout. So I'll show you in the next photo. Just when I show you the photo of the final page, you'll see that I used 4 columns. Just a little bit of yellow. Yellow is the pop color. I think it's because it's a contradictory color to purple. A contrasting or complementary color, sorry. So you can see that I divided my journal up into 4 columns, and I did my journaling that way. And that was actually easy, and I might be doing it more in future journals. Okay, so here's the discount coupon for the workshop. And then here is just a little promo video for the products that I used. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next week with another one. Bye-bye.